All right, how vitamin D and magnesium work together. We're going to get into this, and I'm also going to share with you or give you some information so that you can decide whether or not you really need to take a magnesium supplement. Let's get into it. This video is for you if you are a woman over 40. That is who I speak to. I am Robin-Nutritionist, and I help women over 40 meet their nutrition needs and mitigate symptoms and concerns related to the pause. And when I say pause, that's perimenopause, menopause, and beyond. So magnesium is needed to convert vitamin D into its active form. It's essential for the absorption of vitamin D. So you need it. And if your magnesium levels is too low, your body cannot activate or process vitamin D. So that is what is true. You need it. Now, whether or not you need to supplement, that's really the question. Vitamin D, if you've seen any of my other videos, then you know it's critical to human health. So if vitamin D is critical to human health and we need magnesium in order to activate vitamin D, then we know that we need both of them. Unlike magnesium, vitamin D, though found in food, it moves the needle very little. So you get your vitamin D from the sun or from supplements. And most of us are taking vitamin D3 plus K2 supplements. The question still is, do you or do you not need a magnesium supplement? All right, I'm going to answer that, but let's talk about more about the benefits of magnesium. So we said it before, it's needed to activate your vitamin D, but it also is needed for hundreds of chemical reactions in your body. It is essential for women in the pause. So magnesium is needed. It helps with anxiety, insomnia, mood stability, important for balancing hormones, treats joint and muscle pains, and improves bone density after menopause. Studies really confirm that if you are post-menopausal, magnesium is even more important for your bone support. So we, women over 40, we need between 220 mgs to 400 mgs of magnesium daily. So let's talk about where you can get your magnesium from. I've not listed all of the food sources. I've listed some, but it gives you an idea. So if you need between 320 and 400 a day, and you're eating leafy greens and pumpkin seeds and salmon and almonds and dark chocolate, do you need a supplement? That is the question that you would have to answer for yourself. All right. If you're eating enough magnesium rich foods, maybe not. Maybe some days you do, some days you don't. I will tell you what I do. I actually have and take a magnesium supplement, and I'll tell you why, and I'll tell you how. But again, should you take magnesium? I do, but let me explain. So magnesium helps with calming properties, anxiety, stress, and insomnia. So I personally take magnesium glycinate because as I've aged, my body behaves less favorable to stress. And I use it as a tool to help me sleep. And I sleep just fine, but I use it. So I take between 1 and 3 capsules before bed, depending on what I've eaten. So if I've had a big green leafy salad and I know I've had, almonds and chocolate and all of that, then maybe I'll go for 1. But if I were low on the magnesium rich foods, and then I may opt for 3. My recommendation for you is to first look at your food intake. And then if you do decide to incorporate magnesium into your supplementation routine, then you just start off with 1. If you take too much magnesium, it can have a laxative property, and we don't want that. So you got to play around with your dosage and see what makes the most sense for you. The maximum that you would take would be 3 capsules. So again, some days I'm taking 1, some days I'm taking 3. It just depends on what I've eaten. But I do take magnesium in the evening. And so far, so good with that. Other known benefits, we talked about it from magnesium. It helps to promote bone health. So we said that manages your blood sugar in people with diabetes and may lower the risk of developing type 2, maintains regular heart rhythms. We said ease menopause symptoms, amplify exercise performance, and reduce pain. Those are the benefits, and you need it to activate vitamin D. So yes to vitamin D supplementation, especially with K2, just to, and you've heard me say this before, but just to review what that's for, when you're taking the K with the D, the K helps to get calcium that's in your blood into your bones. So D3 and K2 work synergistically together to support you and to get your calcium where it needs to be. The magnesium helps to activate the vitamin D. It almost gets a little confusing because there's the need for magnesium to activate the vitamin D. Vitamin D3 and K2 need to be together in order to get the calcium where it needs to be. And supplementation with vitamin D is usually, because most of us are not in the sun, if you have darker skin, that doesn't even work as well. So taking supplementation is highly recommended, especially if you're a woman over 40. You wouldn't take the K with the D if you are taking a blood thinning medication or you have kidney dialysis. In that case, you would talk to your provider, your doctor on that. But otherwise, D3 with K2, yes, importante. And then should you take magnesium? That is up to you. And I do. And I take magnesium glycinate. And though some of you, I'm seeing me on YouTube, others are not. But if you're seeing me on, or actually, this is linked to the YouTube. So like, subscribe, comment, and share. I'd love to answer your questions and get your thoughts on that. I'm also going to put the recommendation for the magnesium glycinate that I use and I recommend in the description and or down bar. So should you need magnesium, then you can have that. And if you have any other needs with regards to your nutrition, if you are over 40, let me know. All right. Peace and blessings. This is Robin, Necessary Nutrition. I want you to eat well, think well, and be well. Until next time, peace.